Hello, and welcome to Spring Valley High School Seat Time webpage. My name is Dr. Dees, and I am an administrator here at Spring Valley High School. Today, I'm going to help you navigate the Seat Time webpage. What is Seat Time? For all high school students here in South Carolina, you are required to um, do seat time if you have not attended school for a certain amount of days. So, for one credit class, you must sit for 120 hours. For a half credit class, you are required to sit for 60 hours. So, if you do not meet the attendance requirement for your course, you are going to have to make up seat time. How many days are you allowed to be absent? For a one credit class, which is a semester long class, you are only allowed to miss up to 5 days. After the 5 days, you will have to make up an hour and a half of seat time. For a semester skinny or a half credit class, you are only allowed to miss up to 3 days. After the 3 days, you are required to make up 45 minutes for seat time. And if you're taking a year long skinny, meaning that your classes are both first semester and second semester, then you are allowed to miss up to 10 days. After the 10th day, you are required to make up 45 minutes worth of seat time. So if you do not meet the South Carolina requirements for attendance, you will need to make up seat time. Even if you have 100 in the class, you will not earn the credit. So how do you know how many hours you owe? If you click on this tab, you will see a section for 9th, 10th, and 11th graders and a section for 12th graders. So at the bottom of this webpage, there is a spreadsheet, and it's broken down for every student who currently owes seat time, and it's broken down by your student ID number. Okay. On this spreadsheet, you'll see your ID number, what grade you're in, what classes you're currently taking, and then it is broken down into your semester blocks, your semester skinny, and your year-long classes. Okay. The column here shows how much time you have completed in Edgenuity. Ms. Washington and I will be updating the time periodically throughout the semester and the year. And as you complete time, it will go in this yellow column here. Then from there, this column will subtract the time that you actually owe in one of these columns, the purple, green, or blue column, and that will show here in this orange colored column. In this column, if the number is still a positive number, that means you still owe time. If the number is negative, that means you have completed the seat time that you currently owe. Throughout the semester, we will also be updating if you owe more time, it will calculate so that you owe more time. And if you haven't missed any more days, then whatever time you've completed will reflect here. Again, if you have not completed seat time, by the time report cards come out in December, you will have an FA on your report card, meaning that you have not completed seat time and you did not um, earn the credit. FA means failure due to absences. So, in order to not have the FA on there, you want to complete this before December. Um, if you don't complete it, you still have the rest of the school year for the most part to be working on your seat time. But also remember that second semester courses will also start to be calculated later in the school year. So please make sure that you're staying up on your seat time so that it's not overwhelming to you as the year goes on. So how do you find out your number? So if you notice here, if you click on Control F or the three dots at the top of the screen, and it says Find, Control F allows you to search the number. So here we have 51871. And if you scroll down through to the spreadsheet, it will highlight for you what where the number is. So if I click through the arrows, you'll see that it highlights which numbers I'm looking for and the courses. So this person has English 2 honors, theater, and media arts. Okay. The codes for the Edgenuity do not necessarily differentiate between the CP and an honors class. So for this student, they will just use the code for English 2. Okay. So let's figure out how we put the codes in. You would click on Edgenuity codes, and again, you can Control F or Control Find to find one of the courses here. And these are the codes for the Edgenuity classes. And how do you log in? You would click on the ClassLink website and then log in with Google. Once you log in with Google, you would click on the white Edgenuity icon, not the blue. If you click on the white one, the codes will work. If you click on the blue one, the codes will not work. Once you click on there, you're going to click the plus sign that you see here, and you're going to copy and paste or type in. I would strongly suggest copying and pasting the codes because sometimes a zero looks like an O and it's the number and not the letter. So I would strongly encourage you to copy and paste the code into the join code section, and the course will show up here. Okay, so I'm going to see if this works on my end. You're not going to log in using a username and password, but because when I log in using ClassLink, it logs me in as an educator, not a student. I'm going to try it as a student here. And as you can see, there's the plus sign. I can copy and paste the code here. And then once I do, it's going to sign me up for the class. Okay. As you're working, you can also calculate your time. It won't be as accurate probably as it would be on our end, but for you to just get an idea of where you are, if you go to your icon and click on the icon in Edgenuity, it says profile, then you're going to click on the attendance report, and then you're going to change the dates for week to week. In the student accounts, you can only see 1 week at a time. So this student worked during this week, and they were working on Spanish 2 for seat time. And notice here that the green part that shows 38 seconds is all that is counting for the student. Okay, so they actually were logged in for 16 minutes and 7 seconds, but the only time out of that 16 minutes and 7 seconds that is counting is the 38 seconds. They were idle for 15 minutes and 29 seconds. We cannot count idle time for seat time. Okay, so if you want to add up all the times that you actually worked on there, here's some websites that you can use, and you can add the time together. And if you're worried about how much time you still have left, you can subtract the time. So if you owed 6 hours, you will put how much time you have here, and then you subtract the time that you completed in Edgenuity, and it will tell you how much time you still have left. Okay. If you want to verify that you have completed, as Ms. Washington and I are updating times, you can either go to how much hours I owe, it will highlight in green, or you can look at one of these spreadsheets here, and it will show on the spreadsheet in green that you have completed it. Okay, no one's completed it at this point right now, but it will show after we have clicked it. Click that you have completed it. In order for us, please listen carefully. In order for us to verify the hours that you have completed, in order for us to check that your time has been completed, you must click on this verification form. That is the only way that Ms. Washington and I know to go and check. So once you click this form, you will fill out everything you need to here. You will fill out with your district email account, fill out your name, the grade you're in, which courses. I'm not going to click next through here, but it'll ask which courses you're taking, and it will come to Ms. Washington or to me, and we will verify the time. If you do not fill out this time or this form, we do not know to check your times. Okay, so please fill out this form. Okay, there were a lot of students last year that did not complete the form, even though they did complete the seat time, and then when they were looking to see that their classes, they earned credit for their classes, they hadn't earned the credit because we did not go back and look. If you notice, there are a lot of students on this list, and in order for us to check, we have to have this verification form filled out so that we have your name on the list of those who need their time check. If you have any questions or concern, on the bottom of all the pages, you can see that you can email me at tds@richland2.org, or you can email Ms. Washington at evwashington@richland2.org. Okay, we will be starting seat time soon, and it will last throughout the school year into the summer if you have not completed it, especially those for second semester. Seniors, I strongly suggest that you stay up on your seat time now, because at the end of the school year, you do not want to be stressing about seat time when it's close to graduation. If you have any questions or concern, please let us know, and happy working.